Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for today, I have a tip for you of what to do if your apps freeze up on PC. So, before we get right into this information, I definitely want to thank each and every single one of you for being a part of the channel. For those of you who have been here for a while, big shout out to each and every single one of you as well. If you're not yet a member, if you're not a member, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to turn on your bell notifications so therefore you won't miss any news here on the channel. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and dive on into it without further ado. So, if you're if you're playing a game on Steam and you notice that the game keeps freezing up or whatever the case may be, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here to your Steam file, right click it. I don't know why this does this every single time I do this, guys. I'm going to come over here, right click it, and where you're going to come down to is you're going to come down to where it says run as administrator. So you're going to run that as your admin. This is what's going to pop up. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device, system, verified publisher? You guys can read the rest of that. And what you definitely want to do is come down here and click yes. So once you do that, you just go ahead and open up your Steam file, or not your Steam file, but your Steam page anytime now. I swear this computer's got a mind of its own. So once you open up the page, then you'll basically go to any game on there that you're actually currently playing at the moment. Just go ahead and launch the game. If you guys were already playing a game previous to what I just showed you, so like per se, say Junkyard Truck, for example, because I have that highlighted at the very top. So just go ahead and click on Junkyard Truck, and you won't see where it says, well, you won't see right here where it will say install. Just hit play, and that should possibly help with some of the freezing. If freezing continues, then you might want to go in to your file browser, like per se. So you'll basically want to go to your browsing file itself, go right click, go down to where it says manage. Let me start that over for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. You're going to left click to highlight if it's not already highlighted. Right click, come down to where it says manage. Or wait a minute. But since I don't have the game already installed, guys, let me see if I can install that on this PC. It's probably not going to take that long. So once the game is installed, it should just go through without any complications. But search through your local files if you see that option. Go to your local files, go all the way down to the game itself, Junkyard Truck, right click, run that as your administrator, and as soon as you run that as your admin, what that'll do is that automatically kick the game up, and it'll boot the game up, and you'll be able to play there. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a heads up on that, so in case most of you guys don't know this, that's exactly what you can do to get that up and running. So But say, for instance, now if you got a game installing, just like you see here, and you feel like you may have possibly done that in error, go back to your library, go back to the game, left click to highlight, go to right click, and go down to manage, and then from there you'll come down to where it says uninstall. So you go ahead and uninstall the game, and that's all she wrote. So if you have the game already on your home screen and you're having an issue trying to delete the you're trying to delete the app, just go ahead and, instead of doing that here, go down here to your Windows icon, left click, open up your settings, and I'm going to show you guys that you can delete the game without even having to go into your recycling bin. So now you're going to come down here. Now that you got the home page already open into your settings, you're going to come down here. You're going to want to look to where it says apps. Click on your apps folder, and then you come up here to the very top, installed apps. Click here, and just scroll down. Here it is, Junkyard Truck. Go all the way to the far right, guys. In the same up here with these little three dots, left click, come down, click uninstall, and then click it again. You're going to get a pop-up right on your screen. If in fact you are playing on Steam, would you like to uninstall Junkyard Truck from this device? If you're wanting to uninstall it, go ahead and again click uninstall. And it's right where I have my cursor, guys. So just give it a minute. Close. For some reason, that's not wanting to go through. Junkyard Truck. Okay, uninstall it. And if you're having this issue to where it's not uninstalling here, guys, okay, I'm going to show you another way how to do that. So you're going to come up here to your recycling bin. You're going to come over here to downloads. If it's not in your downloads folder, go down to your documents folder. Click on My Game, double left tap on your LMB. Since that's not there. Sometimes if you're having an issue with that too, I'm going to remove this junk down here. Let's try this again, guys. So if you, I do not know exactly what the hell is going on with my lighting here. So here's Junkyard Truck, guys. So if you want to avoid getting this caught up in your if you want to avoid getting that caught up in your file, what the hell? That is not what I wanted to do. So I'm going to try this again. Junkyard Truck is right here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that since it's not obviously wanting to cooperate because my computer is literally on the verge of being brain dead. Okay, so now if that's already been established, let's go back into the app folder and see if it's uninstalled there. If not, I'll just have to completely reinstall the game and uninstall it for it to be completely gone from my system. So if you guys ever do have this problem, think of just, yep, it's right here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and re-download the game, guys. And then I'm just going to uninstall it to show you guys exactly how to do that. So if you guys are playing on PC and you're on Steam, come down here to your task of right above your taskbar, click this here. You're going to see two bars. You're going to see a green bar and a blue bar. Once those are fully completed, once your game is fully completed, you're going to have two options: play now, or just go ahead and clear all. Just go ahead and clear those folders out. And what that'll do is the game will be stored in your computer, but this will be like a secondary confirmation of how to remove, basically, not remove, I'm sorry. This will be a confirmation of the game being fully downloaded. So with my computer the way it is, as you can obviously see, I'm going to go back into my library. Sometimes you might get a few blank spots from these bars here. It might turn into something like that. Oh, excuse me. So you don't want to uninstall the game too early, guys, if you accidentally uninstall it. Just go ahead and complete the full download, and then after it's fully downloaded, then just go ahead and uninstall it, because that right there will take the app completely out of the computer system. So therefore, when you go to look for it again, you're not going to find any of the Junkyard Truck files in your PC. So not only that eliminates the game, but that also removes all the files from that game specifically. So your computer will basically get rid of everything associated with Junkyard Truck. It doesn't necessarily have to be Junkyard Truck. That's pretty much for all of your games. Or any game that you pick on Steam, you can basically uninstall it from that right there, or just go into your apps, uninstall it. But if you have an issue after you uninstall it from Steam itself, I'm gonna go ahead and come down here to my taskbar. I'm not gonna close the page out. It's still gonna download, guys. So here's what I can do. I'm basically gonna come up here, go into my I'm gonna open up my library. And now say I want to create a shortcut for that to go there. So I'm going to go up to the game. I'm going to left click to highlight, right click, and I'm going to go down to manage. And over here, add desktop shortcut. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back down into my taskbar. I'm going to click it. There's the game, guys, right here. So it's not going to be able to open successfully. And I'll show you. And as your game is downloading, this is what you'll get. This is basically what will pop up. So it'll basically keep track of the game and your download percentage. So right now we are at 2% on Junkyard Truck. So I can close this out. That's not going to affect my Steam folder or my Steam download. So I can just come back down here, right where the 2% is, click here. And what that's going to do is that's going to reopen the file to continue downloading. So you're not basically disturbing the game in any way, shape, or form. It's still going to download regardless. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, I do have my coffee. Which I made this morning. Bright and early. So as you guys are basically if you guys are wanting to know exactly how much space the game actually, the space download is, it's basically 2 gigabytes to download on PC. I'm not sure what it is for console because I'm sure it's probably still the same for console as well. But this game has been out for a very, 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 very long time, guys. The devs are, in fact, doing recent patch note updates and much more. Now, if you want to check and see what their patch note update is, go to your library and then come up here to Junkyard Truck. You're not basically doing any damage or anything to the game. So right now, this is like the newest patch note update for PC. New engine updates, car updates, bug fixes. Let's go. So as I did mention to you guys about a Sunday stream, I'm in the midst of getting everything set up to where I'll be streaming on Sundays as well. But it'll be for like an hour and a half, but it depends on how many people I get into my chats and everything. We'll go from there. But right now I'm in the midst of getting everything set up, so that will be underway here very soon, guys. So just keep that in mind. And basically what I mean by patch note updates, let me show you exactly what I'm in reference to when I say patch note updates. It's basically for bug fixes, game glitches, and errors. Like here's one right here, guys. There's one. That right there is definitely a glitch. So go ahead and check. So if you guys actually do if you guys would like to go ahead and get the game, go ahead and get it. You can find it on Steam. You can probably find it on Game Pass and Epic Games and so forth. So the vehicles and stuff, you're basically going to have to get those as you progress through the game. There are different missions, there are different challenges and stuff like that. The one that I think is really funny. The game is stable, guys, but occasionally you'll still find a glitch here and there. You can find the devs on their Discord, or you could probably find them on Instagram or Facebook. You guys can also check them out there, and you can basically do a lot. You can basically do a lot with this game, guys. I'm not. There might possibly be some type of music in the game itself, but I'm not going to play that on my channel because, for one, some of the music may be copyright. All right, guys, we are back. Sorry, I had to reload my page. Supposedly, there was something wrong with my connection, so I just reloaded the page. So I definitely do want to apologize about that. So we are good to go on my end, and we are 25 minutes into, we're 26 minutes into the live stream. But these are all the patch notes updates. In case you guys would like to check those out, just go ahead and click on those and read through. Hang on a second, let me redo that. So my computer is obviously being stupid once again. So if you guys are watching this outside of the stream, feel free to go ahead and pause and read. Or if you guys would like to download the game, you guys can do that too. There may be some things that may be covering the content like this right here. And plus my finger for the short duration. But if you guys actually happen to come across something like this and you happen to see that that's actually covering your content of stuff to read, kind of like this, well, actually, that's not covering anything. Okay, so yeah, they actually did set a margin for that. Okay, fantastic. Okay, disregard that, guys, because I thought there was some type of discrepancy with that, but evidently there's not. So I kind of misinterpreted that. So once this gets done loading, guys, I'm going to show you exactly how to remove the game completely from your computer. It's a one-step process, very simple to do. Never thought in a million years I'd be able to download a video game on here, but I guess weirder things have happened in the past, huh? But right now, guys, we are sitting directly at 47% on the game. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to turn out, but hopefully it does turn out to be somewhat decent. But I need to go in and shut off all my notifications. So to keep stuff like this from popping up and occurring, I can do that too. Notification icon, notifications and actions. All right, guys, the game is still downloading. We are not, we are still sitting at, I'm going to bounce from one app to the next. We're at 56% on that, and right now I'm going to shut my notifications off, guys. So just do bear with me for just a moment as I take care of that little issue right here. And now we are back on to the game screen, guys. 61%, and we're still downloading. So again, I'm going to show you guys exactly how this ends and basically what to do and so forth. So if you're looking to basically want to run this as your admin, this will basically take you directly to your main computer, or not your computer, but it would basically take you into your PC. But if you're still having issues with Steam, always use this as a last resort. You can always uninstall and reinstall Steam, but that may not be the case scenario because I've got another solution for you as well. So right there where that arrow icon is, you're going to come up here to your, you're going to come up here, you're going to click on this here, click here, come up to Steam, click this, come down to your settings. Once you come down to your settings, then you're going to look for your library. Or no, not library, I'm sorry. It's got to be one of these notifications. Nope. Let's check library. There's nothing there. Oh, I'm sorry, downloads, guys. Once you click this little arrow icon, you go up to Steam, then you go down to your settings and you go to your Steam settings. Let me redo this so you guys can actually get a better idea. So as this is downloading, come up here, click on the up arrow, click on Steam, go to your settings right here, click here. Now we're going to go to downloads. You can do this while the app is open, and right down here, guys, this is what you're going to want to look for. Clear cache. You're going to want to clear all your cache files, all your download cache. So that right there might also contribute to resolving some minor issues, but it may sign you completely out. But just go ahead and sign back in. Just use the first part of your email and the 4 numbers associated with it. And once you do that, enter down below, you'll enter your password. And if you guys get something that says, if you guys get something that has like 4 blank lines above it, go into your email. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I got something stuck in my throat. Anyway, what you'll do is you'll go into your Steam account and then you'll basically enter those four. You'll enter the 4-digit thing or 5-digit, however much it is. You'll enter that code into your Steam bar, and once you do that, you definitely want to keep that. You don't want to give anybody that code specifically, because what that'll do is that'll relog you back into your Steam account, guys. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. Then once you do that, it'll basically come up and say something along the lines of downloading user or loading user information or something like that. Or no, loading user data. Loading user data. So once it comes to that, and after that gets done, just go back into the app, reopen it, and you should be fine. You should have everything still right up here in your library. So right now I can go from that. I can click back into my library and show you guys the whole plethora of games that I do have. So for the time being, guys, when I download something, I usually click over to this page. So therefore, I can actually keep an eye on this and keep an estimated time configuration of how much longer this game is going to be before it's able to launch. But today, guys, I'm not going to be launching this game. I'm going to be removing this from my computer. Maybe another time I might jump on here and do this for you. But who knows? I might be able to get this onto my bigger PC. Once I do that, I will definitely keep my chest popped out, which I do have my chest in the lower left or lower right section. I usually have those on the left side of my screen, just like I've got now. So we are sitting right now at 98%, guys. So 99. And there should be like a little pop-up that should be like right about where my finger is here in the next few seconds. So just give this a little bit of time for this to pop up, and it should pop up right about here. %, guys. We are almost there. We have 1% left remaining. I don't know if this is going to be fully downloaded. Always make sure that you have the required disk space to download your games. If it's green, you're fine. If it's orange, that means or if it's yellow, that means it's kind of giving you the caution symbol to check your storage. So when you check your storage on your PC, you can basically go in and remove all temporary files and stuff like that, all your junk files, so forth, and you should be good to go from there. There we go. Corrupt update files. So I'm going to update those. Evidently, we had a corrupt file that basically stopped the download and brought it back to its percentage because there was a file that was colliding with this, which brings us back down to 90%. So if you guys ever happen to come across that, don't panic. Just go up there and click the corrupt files thing, and that right there will basically should reinstall the game. So we're just kind of somewhat dragging along here, guys. I don't think this is going to be much. It's not going to be much longer now because right here it's at 97%. So once this goes through, the game will be fully installed, and I will show you guys exactly how to remove that game. Here you go, guys, right here. Just go ahead and clear all. You don't have to go back to your library until you reopen Steam, but I usually do that. I usually go back into that file there. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to click here. I'm basically wanting to remove this app here that I just recently installed. So I'm going to go click on to, I know I'm going too fast. Click on the Windows icon. Come up here to your settings. Click here. And again, over here to where it says apps, you're going to want to click on here, install apps. Click that. Sorry, I got a bunch of stuff on my monitor, on my screen. Okay, so now Junkyard Truck, if you want to uninstall it, you click here, come down to uninstall, click it again, uninstall to verify. You're going to get that pop up once more. Now I'm going to click uninstall to confirm. That game will disappear just like so. There you go, guys. That's one way to delete the game directly from your computer. You'll probably still have this up here. That's to be expected. So, as you guys can see, Junkyard Truck is not in my recycling bin. And that is the correct way of how to successfully uninstall a game. Now, if you do uninstall the app itself, you're probably not going to get this on here. So if this does not want to delete, you get this little pop-up message right here, guys. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. You're basically going to come down here to your Windows icon, come over here, restart your computer. Notice no keys are being held down. Just go back and simply restart your PC. And just wait for that information. Wait for the home screen to pop up. I'm going to turn my camera because I'm not going to put my passwords or anything on camera. So when the computer restarts, that app there will disappear because you have successfully uninstalled the game. So there's really no particular reason of having that app pop up. So if you have your screen locked, you got a password on your screen, just go ahead and enter your password. Enter. If you already know, you know. If you don't, there's how you take care of that. I know my computer, like I said, obviously runs really, really, really slow because of the memory and everything else. And plus, I don't think this computer has a fast enough CPU. So this is basically a refurbished model, which they try to portray as new. So basically, it's a used computer. So any type of PC or systems that you get that you think that you're buying new, you are literally buying a used computer. My clock display should pop up right here. Hang on a second, guys. Couple things I got to do here. And this is why I suggest not buying an HP computer, guys, because they're junk. They're complete and utter junk. Their customer service, they really suck, guys. So as you guys can see, Junkyard Truck is not here no more. All the rest of these files here. This is what I mean, guys. And there's the brand that speaks for itself. I'm about to throw this computer, guys. I'm not going to throw my computer. It just does some really stupid shit from time to time. It's a real inconvenience when you're trying to do something and you got a computer that's complete and utter junk, complete and utter garbage. I'm going to try this again. This is what I mean. If you guys want to get a real good computer, it's probably going to run you about $1,000 or better. $600 computers, you might as well just throw those in the trash and not even waste your money on that garbage, because that's exactly what those are. Pure garbage. But I don't recommend buying HP. Don't give those people your money because they're worthless. Do better, HP, because you guys really suck. But if you guys definitely want a really good computer, I would probably recommend either Dell or possibly something else besides Hewlett Packard. I would probably recommend getting a Dell or something if you guys are wanting to get a laptop PC, or check around for certain brands. Check the ratings, check the customer service ratings first before you buy the computer, so therefore you know exactly what you're getting. you're not just basically getting a bunch of junk and paying 4 times the amount and just winding up with something that you'll probably end up taking a hammer to within a day or two. So, but anyway, enough of that, guys. I have these type of problems with this computer all the time. It's nothing new, really. So, guess I'll figure something out between here and there. But as far as HP goes, I don't recommend them because I've actually had to call them quite a few times. Their customer service, they're complete idiots. They'll just hang up on you. Occasionally you'll come across a really, really, really good person, but that's very, very, very rare, guys. Those people are rude. They lack a lot of professionalism. They have a 1.2 star rating, which is probably now a 1.1 star. So they actually have the worst customer service ratings. And if you guys go back and check out all my other videos, I have, however, made content about that. I showed you their live stream, or not their live stream, but I've showed you their their information. I showed you their ratings and stuff like that. But yeah, HP, I wouldn't even give those clowns a dime. But the last time I called them, I told them I'm no longer buying any more of their products. So I'm not the only dissatisfied customer. They're getting those by the truckloads on a daily basis. So it is what it is, guys. But if you guys definitely want to check out another game for Steam and so forth, if you guys haven't played, let me look for this game real quick. Wrench Simulator. It's a really good game, guys. Let me see if I have that. I'm gonna look at. Oh, excuse me. Not bad manners, just damn good coffee. So if you guys really want to, so if you guys are really interested in playing a simulator game, I definitely recommend Wrench Simulator. It's a really good game. But if you want to play something a little bit more higher quality, something higher quality that would actually meet your standards, check out Farming Simulator 25. And if you guys have headsets or if you guys actually have surround sound, I definitely recommend that you connect that to your surround sound because it is epic. Giant Software did a really good job making that game. So huge shout out to Giant Software. And by the way, guys, there is another map that is associated with this. This is, in fact, a DLC. View DLC in store. manage my one DLC. Yeah, you can. You guys actually do have different vehicles and stuff that you guys can also pick up and play in here as well. You guys can actually build your own farm, or pretty much build your own farm. Well, it's a ranch. Build your farm on your ranch and so forth. You can do all kinds of do pretty much just about anything that Farming Simulator couldn't do. But Farming Simulator 25 doesn't butcher their animals. You can butcher animals in this one and sell products as well. You can create your own avatars. You can create your own players. Do like a full scale gameplay. If you guys want, I can definitely play a video on here for you guys and show you exactly what this is all in reference to. You guys can have a chicken farm, cow farm, pig farm, everything except for sheep. But you guys can have goats. These are the two animals that you got to look out for because they will attack you. You get your Kodiak bear here, and you get your wolf here. And you guys can also turn a building like this into a butcher shop and process meats and make different foods. You guys can make cheeses. You guys can make cheese. You guys can make just pretty much anything you want to make, really. You can build your own barn. You can build it however big you want it, or even possibly however small you want it. It's a really decent game, I think. The graphics may possibly be like it's a lower graphic game, but you guys can actually pick. You guys can basically build your own establishments, do whatever you want, pretty much. You guys can talk to different people, or not talk to different people. You guys can actually go up and like talk to like other NPCs. They'll have you do like certain missions, like shooting down fox and so forth. So you can actually make your own cheese. You can do all types of stuff. You can, like I said, you got different types of. There's a whole different variety of things to choose from. But this rifle here, there is a hunter that you can go up and check or go up and check him out. He'll have you do like certain missions, and along with the other NPCs that's associated with the game, they'll have you doing different missions, different assignments, and stuff like that. It's pretty much an open world survival ranch simulation. You guys can actually build machinery, or not build machinery, but you guys can actually build your own oil stuff and basically make a lot of money that way. You guys can actually raise your not raise bees, but you can capture bees and collect those, put those in your hives, take the honey in, and make money off the honey as well. So, like I said, there's a whole different variety of things that you can actually do in the game if you definitely want to check that out. Please please be my guest, guys. This is a wonderful game to play. The devs are doing updates on these as well. As far as I know, I don't know if it's just one dev or multiple devs, but definitely huge shout out to the game creator or the devs that actually created this game. You guys are doing you guys are doing a very wonderful job here. And see, guys, you guys can actually build your own beehives. So yeah, if you guys haven't checked this game out, like I said, you guys can find this game on Steam. You can find it on probably find it on Epic Games, Game Pass, or so forth. But I do believe this is cross-platform for PC and also for console. The game itself, ooh. So far right now, I've got about 110 hours of playtime on this. And it is 20.2 gigabytes to download. That's for the space requirement. I could stream it right now if I wanted to, but I don't know. Um, I might try that probably sometime this Sunday. But that all just depends on how I'm feeling, guys, because this past Saturday I was not feeling too good at all. So I'll just wait a little bit on that, and if and when I'm if and when I decide to get ready to live stream it, I will definitely make the announcement here on the channel for you guys. So then, therefore, you'll actually be able to sit back, relax, and be able to watch me live stream. And I'll kind of go over some things with you guys as well. So it's it's a little it may be a little bit of a challenge to get started, but once you get started on the game, it's not so bad. I may possibly do episodes and stuff like that. So I don't know exactly how much space I have in my computer, so I will try to pull that up and see exactly what I've got left. And so for right now, there's 57.3 gigs. So yes, I can actually pull that up and probably be able to download it, guys. So right now, it's saying not enough space. Okay, so evidently I don't have the required spaces needed to play on this right here. So I might possibly have to download that onto a server. Or download that onto a server. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna definitely click on here, see what this does. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what, guys? I can actually do that. I can go ahead and holy shit, I didn't know I could do that. Let's try that again. Well, guys, I think we might start streaming today through what's left of the channel. So let's see what pops up here, guys. Play Ranch Simulator. Let's see what this does. So I play Ranch Simulator. What? The DX11. Oh shit. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Wow. So I guess I can play. I guess I can stream on here. I did not know that I could actually do that. Let me open up my OBS Studios right quick, guys, and see if I can get my chats on my OBS Studios. Hang on just a second. I know this is probably going to take a little bit, but um, actually, yeah. Let's go ahead and launch that anyway. So as I'm actually streaming, guys, I can probably just go ahead and pull that up onto my channel. So let's see. Let's just move this guy over here. I'm going to move my camera, guys, because I have some information I have to type in right quick, fast, and in a hurry. um, okay. Let's go here. Let's go to next. Aha! Okay, so now it's requiring that. How do I just do with my phone? Oh, here it is. Wow. I just set my phone down for a second, just lost track of wherever I just had it. Huh. But thing is, guys, if I don't have this connected to my YouTube, if I don't have this connected to my YouTube, I will do what I can to get this all connected back and go from there. I don't see any reason why this wouldn't be connected. Yes, it says it's connected. Huh. So let me just see if it's connected to my YouTube live stream. Actually, no, don't even need to go there. Oops. Don't need to go there. Okay. Let's go into my history here. Close that new tab out. go to my channel. All right, guys. Let's see if I can try to get this up and going. So I'm going to go to my YouTube Studios. I'm basically going to do this right quick and see what all I can do on here to get my OBS Studios in comparisons to setting up this live stream. Content. Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back a few pages, guys. So I'm gonna go up here to It kind of looks like my OBS Studios froze up, guys. So I'm gonna have to reopen that. $600 computers, guys, from HP. I don't suggest anybody throw their money away. On those type of computers, because if you're throwing money away on that, this is more than likely what you're expected to get. So if you guys want a really good computer, I would probably recommend any other company besides Hewlett Packard. Because back in the 90s, don't get me wrong, back in the 90s, HP used to be banging. They used to be top notch. Now they're just down at the bottom of the trash can. So anyway, I digress. Because a lot of your computers, guys, if you get like a Dell, I don't know if Dell makes laptops or not, but if they do, you guys can always check those out. But if you guys want real good quality laptops, you're probably going to spend at least $1,000 or better. So just keep that in mind. All right, let's try this again. Give it a minute. My taskbar will pop up whenever this computer's done being stupid. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to restore this computer back to its original defaults without even having to go through and redo all my settings. So I'm going to show you guys also how to open an app and get that to stick to your taskbar. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click on that app itself. So once the app, so I'm going to show you guys how to get that to pop up down here into your taskbar. Okay, now that the app is open, you're going to click on the app itself, right click on your mouse or RMB using your right mouse button, if I can say it correctly. And you're going to come up here to where it says pin to your taskbar. So now that you actually have that, now that it's connected directly to the taskbar itself, I've got two of the same pages open. Let me close this app out. Close that window out. So I'm just going to reopen the app, guys. You can just basically come down here to your taskbar and basically open the app that way. But since this is already being, of course, obviously dumb, I got to restart my computer again. This is, yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason they don't like HP doesn't like me right now is because I'm exposing them online. But every time you go to call them and ask them to fix a problem, even if your computer's out of warranty, they'll basically try to send you directly to a different company or corporation. Basically, that's all HP is right now. HP is a corporation, guys. But yeah, their customer service, it's not even worth wasting your time over. All right, we're gonna try this again, guys. Let's see if this actually does work this time. Of course. I'm going to run it normally, see what it does. And of course, nothing. Oh. So I'm going to close it out and try to run that safe mode, see what the comparisons is. Well, imagine that. Okay, so let's check out output. Video quality. I try to run that 30 frames per second, so I'm going to basically up this. Base canvas, I'm going to bump that up, guys. So hopefully if and when I do happen to get into the game, this will actually create better FPS on here. So I'm going to basically come down. No, 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 no. Hmm. Bump that up. 1920 at 1080p high definition. See what this one has to offer. This one offers the same. It does. So you guys can actually run that on OBS Studios, but you can actually run it 30 frames. I don't recommend going any higher than 60, but 30 you can probably get away with that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that and click OK. So now I'm going to go back into my YouTube. I'm going to look this up on my mobile device and see exactly if it has any upcoming events on my channel. I can actually check that from my phone, and right now it doesn't have anything pending. So that's a good thing. This is basically where I'm. Oh, on my profile. So I don't see anything pending right here, guys. But anyway, I'm going to do some tinkering around with this and hopefully go from there. And hopefully by then I'll have everything set up and ready to go for this coming. Actually, no, not this coming Sunday, but I'm going to try to have everything up and going before next Sunday, hopefully. But if you guys are new to the channel and would like to see more exclusive content like this, be sure to subscribe for more content. Be sure to turn on all your bell notifications. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more. That only does go to help support the channel as well. And that also does go to help me out as much as possible. I know I have a very small account right now, but I'm actually looking forward to growing this channel. So if you guys happen to come across this, you find some videos to be useful and very helpful, go ahead and feel free to go ahead and give my content a like, and be sure to smash that heart button. And if you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and get subscribed for more. And as always, I'm getting ready to sign off for the night, guys. I'm just like a minute and some odd seconds above my sign off time. So just a little bit later than I normally would do. Anyway, guys, I live stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys if you guys would like to see me live stream, let's get a hashtag in the comments, live stream gameplay. And I will try to get this game, I will try to do some online gaming here on the channel. But until then, anyway, if you guys have missed the live stream and you're getting into this for your first time, I definitely welcome all as well. But anyway, I definitely want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me tonight. It has been a pleasure. I definitely am looking forward to doing more live stream, and hopefully I can get my gaming up and going. So therefore, you guys will actually be able to see me get a chance to play certain games on my YouTube channel here in the upcoming future. But anyway, as always, I digress. As always, guys, again, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.